Hey everyone, it's a Foam Ranger here with another episode of Foam Ranger Sports. Again, we're doing video for this one again. It's funner to do video than just audio only. Alright, this one is recapping the Boise State women's basketball's home game this afternoon from X-Mall Arena on December the 6th, 2025. As the game tipped off at 1 p.m. between Boise State and California Baptist University. The game was played in front of 1,696 fans. Boise State ultimately wound up winning this game 82-80. They won the first quarter 24-19. Cal Baptist won the second quarter 15-13. Both teams scored 21 points each in the third. And Cal Baptist nearly edged out the Broncos for fourth quarter 25-24. But that 5-point lead for the Broncos in the first quarter turned out to be the difference. Broncos now are 8-1 overall. And Cal Baptist is now 6-3 overall. Boise State is 8-0. Well, their lone loss so far has been against Colorado, and they have 6 wins at home, perfectly undefeated at home. And this is also the 21st straight non-conference home W for Boise State women's basketball, which is really impressive. And also note, another little tidbit from before game, as shared by Boise State women's basketball page on Twitter/X, was that Danny Bays for the Broncos just needed to hit 2 3-pointers in this game to move into the top 5 all-time for 3-pointers made. And we shall see as we go through the stats if she moved into the top 5 all-time or not in this game. We will start with Cal Baptist player stats. Starter number 14, Emma Johnson, played 33 minutes, was 6 of 14 from the floor, 1 of 3 from 3-point range, 5 offensive, 5 total boards. She did foul out this game, had 2 assists, 1 turnover, 6 block shots, 2 steals, and 13 points. Even though she fouled out, she did have a double-double. Lauren Olson, number 13, played 27 minutes as a starter, was 6 of 10 overall, 1 of 4 from 3-point range, 2 boards, fouled out, 4 assists, 4 turnovers, 2 blocks, 2 steals, and 13 points. Chance Boucher, number 10, 16 minutes of action, 3 of 8 from the floor, all of which were 3-point shots. 1 board, she fouled out as well, 1 turnover, and 1 steal, 9 points scored. Number 5, Philippa Barros, 37 minutes played as a starter, was 3 of 8 from the floor, over 2 of 3. 1 of 2 from charity stripe, 3 offensive, 11 total boards, 3 fouls, 10 assists, 7 turnovers, 7 points scored. So she had a double-double. And there were assist and rebound style instead of board and points. And rounding out their starters is number 27, Cece Legaspi, 15 minutes played, 1 of 2 from the floor. All those were 3-pointers, 2 for 2 from charity strip, 2 boards, fouled out, 1 turnover, and 5 points scored. From their bench, number 24, Chloe Lemon, played 29 minutes of the game because 3 other starters fouled out in this game. She was a hot 9 of 18 from the floor, 5 of 11 from 3-point range, and 3 of 4 from charity strip, 1 offensive, 2 total boards. She also wound up fouling out as well. Also had 3 turnovers and scored 26 points for Cal Baptist. So probably a bit lucky that she fouled out the game and didn't have a look at a game-winning 3, because she might have made that. Again, 5-11 from 3 and 9 of 18 from the floor. Arguably one of their better shooters this game for Cal Baptist. Then it's number 3, Sean E. Nordstrom. 14 minutes on the floor, 1 of 6 shooting overall, 1 of 5 from 3-point range, 1 board, 1 foul, 1 board, 1 foul, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, or 1 board, 2 fouls, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, and 3 points. Number 4, Rayleigh Hess, 19 minutes, 1 of 1 from the floor, 1 board, 1 assist, 1 block shot, 1 steal, 2 points scored. Number 11, Sofia Alonso Hidalgo. 10 minutes played, 1 and 2 from the floor, 0 for 3, 1 board, 1 assist, 1 foul, 2 turnovers and a steal and 2 points. Number 32, Marta de la Fuente de la Puente. Just saw the floor for a few seconds. Overall, in the first quarter, they were 6 of 17 for 35%, 5 of 13 from 3-point range for 39%, 2 of 2 from charity stripe. Second quarter, 7 of 13 from the floor for 54%, 1 of 7 from 3-point range for 14%. Third quarter, 9 of 22 from the floor for 41%, 1 of 7 from the floor for 14%, 2 of 2 for charity stripe. Fourth quarter, 9 of 17 for 53% overall, 5 of 9 for 56%, and 2 of 4 for 50% from charity stripe. They would go on to finish 31 of 69 for 45% for the floor, 12 of 36 for 33%, and 6 of 8 for 75%. Again, 33%, 12-36 from 3-point range, and 6 of 8 for 75% from charity stripe. Cal Baptist did have 11 offensive, 38 total boards, 31 fouls, 19 assists, 22 turnovers, 9 block shots, and 9 steals. They also had 34 points in the paint, 15 points off our turnovers, 17 second chance points, 27 fast break points, 33 points from their bench, so 33 of their 80 came from their bench. Mostly from Chloe Lemon. There was 1 tie and 5 lead changes in this game. For Boise State, Danny Bays played 39 minutes, was 5 of 12 from the floor, was only 1 of 3 from beyond the arc, and 9 of 10 from charity stripe. So unfortunately this game she did not break into the top 5. She will look to do that in the next game. She had 3 offensive, 6 total boards, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, but did have a team high 20 points. Tim Thompson played 37 minutes, was 7 of 13 from the floor, 4 of 7 from charity stripe, 3 offensive, 13 total boards, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 block shot, 2 steals, and 18 points. So she had a double-double this game. Nelly Pasco played 37 minutes, was 5 of 11 from the floor, 4 of 8 from 3-point range, 1 of 2 from charity stripe, 2 boards, 1 foul, 1 turnover, 2 steals, and 15 points scored. My Hansen, 24 minutes, 2 of 5 from the floor, 6 of 8 from charity stripe, 0 for 1 for 3. 1 offensive board, 3 fouls, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, and 10 points scored. So all the 4 big returning scorers scored in double digits, which is impressive, and that's what you want to see if you're a Bronco women's basketball fan. Want to see Bays, Thompson, Pasco, and Hansen getting to double figures every game. Preferably 12 plus each. But again, you can live with Maya with 10 because she's more the point guard this year. And offense facilitator, not so much of a looking to score, more of sending others up to score. And Libby Hudden played 21 minutes as the starter, was 1 of 8 from the floor, 4 from the charity stripe, 2 offensive, 7 total boards, 3 fouls, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, and 6 points. From the bench, Emily Howard played 7 minutes, was 3 of 5 from the floor, 1 board, 1 turnover, 6 points scored. Izzy Harms played 3 minutes, was 1 of 2 from the floor, all of which are threes, and the 3 that went in the first half was her first career 3-pointer as a Bronco. She finished with 3 points. Kina Garza played 12 minutes, was 1 of 3 from the floor, 0 from 3, 0 for 2 from charity stripe, 1 offensive, 3 total boards, 3 fouls, 1 assist, 4 turnovers, 2 points scored. Morgan Maldonado, 9 minutes, 2 of 2 from charity stripe, 1 board, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, and 2 points scored. Kira Thompson played 5 minutes, was 0 for 2 from the floor, both through 3-point attempts, 1 foul. Mason Borcherding played 3 minutes and committed 2 turnovers. And Jada Lewis played 3 minutes, had a foul and a steal as well. Broncos had 13 offensive boards, 40 total boards, 12 fouls, 16 assists, and 21 turnovers. Also, 1 block shot and 8 steals. So, Broncos did finish 1 turnover shy of their average of 22 per game this season. In terms of shooting, the Broncos in the first quarter were 9 of 18 for 50%, 4 of 8 from 3 for 50%, and perfect 2 of 2 for Charity Stripe. Second quarter, 4 of 12 from the floor for 33%, 1 of 4 for 3 for 25%, 4 of 6 for 67% for Charity Stripe. Third quarter, 5 of 13 for 39% for the floor, 1 of 3 for 33% from 3-point range, and 10-11 for 91% for Charity Stripe. Fourth quarter, 7 of 18 for 39% from the floor, 0 for 2 from 3, and 10 of 16 for 63% from the Charity Stripe. Overall, 25 of 61 for 41%, 6 of 17 for 35% for 3-point range, and 26 of 35 for 74%. So the Broncos did wind up shooting just a little better in terms of 3-point percentage than Cal Baptist, and still found a way to win. Broncos had 26 points in the paint, 19 points off turnovers, 11 second chance points, 4 fast break points, 13 points off the bench as well. Again led by Libby Hutton at 6. Well, no, not Libby Hutton, my bad. Emily Howard, her 6 points off the bench. I mean, last year a bench was scoring like over, probably averaging like 30, 25 plus points a game. This year it's going to be a little different since the bench players were more of like Nellie Pascoe, Mike Hansen, and or Danny Bays. A good amount of time last year, so again, they were more instrumental to the bench production last year. This year, all those 3 are starters game in, game out. In terms of stats per quarter, Cal Baptist had 8 points off turnover second quarter, 7 in third. Broncos were more evenly spread out, 8, 4, 2, 5. 6 chance points. Again, Cal Baptist with 17. 6, 0, 6, 5. Broncos with 11. 3, 0, 0, 8. Bench points, 33 total for Cal Baptist. 11, 7, 6, 9. 13 for the Broncos, 4, 7, and 2. Points in the paint, Cal Baptist with 34, 6, 10, 16, and 8. Broncos with 26, 8, 4, 8, 6. Fast break points, 27 for Cal Baptist, 8, 7, 4, 8. Compared to 4 the Broncos, 0, 2, 0, 2. So a solid win for the Broncos at home against a pesky and pretty dang good Cal Baptist team out the whack, which will set up a big opportunity for the Broncos on Wednesday as it will take on the University of Utah on the road at 7 p.m. And a big game again. I mean, before they went to the Paradise Jam, they played at Colorado, another Big 10 school, or Big 12. I think they're Big 12. Yep, so they will take on another Big 12 opponent on Wednesday when they play at the University of Utah. That game will tip off at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, December 10th. It'll be awesome if the Bronco women can win that one. Then next Saturday they will host Southern Utah to wrap up the non-conference portion of the season. So after that, it's all conference opponents. So again, a solid win Again, 21 straight home non-conference wins for the Broncos, which is really impressive. Again, Broncos found a way to beat out Cal Baptist for the 2-point win. Again, I think I previewed this game, but just looking back at Cal Baptist's schedule this year, I think they have some pretty good, a bit of a challenging schedule, and again, we did beat probably a Cal Baptist team that is going to finish pretty dang good. I mean, we'll see, but again, they did beat common opponent UC Riverside. They did beat University of Phoenix on the road. They beat Long Beach on the road as well. They did win at San Jose State. They won at CSUN. They lost against UC Santa Barbara in the Seaview Classic. They won against Sacramento State in that Classic as well. They did lose at Pepperdine. Again, we were their third loss. Up next, they will play at UC Irvine. Then they will host UC San Diego. And so we'll see how this win stacks up at the end of the year, but I think this could be a good win for the Broncos. Some little tidbits from the women's basketball page on BroncosSports.com. Natalie Patsko now has 1,275 career points. Moving past Mikhail Askew into 11th place in the all-time scoring list. She matched her season high for threes made in a game with 4. Tim Thompson recorded her second double-double this season and 9th of her career. Bates had her longest career double-digit point streak with 4 games. She currently holds the longest such streak among active Broncos. 9 Broncos scored in this game, match a team season high for most players with points in the game. Broncos are currently 1-4 in the Mountain West Conference, undefeated on its home court, joining Fresno State, Air Force, and Nevada. The 24 points in the first quarter was a season high in 4 points in the quarter, and the Broncos are now 1-0 all time against California Baptist. So again, a real good win for the Broncos women. Even though it was by 2 points, they found a way to seal the deal and get that win against a feisty Cal Baptist University squad. Broncos are still undefeated at home this season and 21 straight home non-conference W's. Again, they'll look to continue their win streak as they play Utah on Wednesday. I will probably do a video either tomorrow or Monday previewing the Duquesne game and the women's basketball game at Utah. So this basically caps off a great weekend for Broncos sports. Again, last night, the football team, as I recapped, beat UNLV. What they didn't know at the time was that this third straight conference title also marks Spencer Danielson as only the second head football coach in college football history in his first 3 years as a head coach to win the conference title every year. Only the second time that's happened So that is really cool. And as I mentioned in the previous video podcast episode, that the men had a massive road upset W over Butler. I mean, yeah, they may not be like top 25 like coaches or AP. I could quickly look that up, at least on the score. I doubt that they are, but we shall see. Yeah, the only Bronco opponent is USC in the AP top 25. So yeah, so though Butler isn't in like the AP or coaches, it's still a upset when you're looking at the net rankings and the KenPom. And those are two important matrices and two important polls for Boise State to be concerned about. Not so much AP or coaches anymore, but in college basketball, but the net rankings and the KenPom. And again, women's basketball holds off a feisty and tenacious Cal Baptist University squad this afternoon to win home by 2 to keep the win streak alive, to remain undefeated at home this season, and to continue their 21-game home non-conference winning streak. And of course, a massive win for Boise State and Baylor deciding to not hire Jeremiah Dickey and instead hiring someone else. So we get to keep Jeremiah Dickey at least for a while longer. So hope you're enjoying this video format instead of just a audio version only. Hope you have a great rest of your night, and go Broncos!